Hello and welcome back to our penultimate video of the VOB Retus album here on Pop Culture Reacts as we are at God. Please allow me open brackets, please close brackets to play music. Um,
I like the
so
way that sounded. Please close brackets. Never leave brackets open.
always
Yeah,
close your brackets.
yeah. And I think this is one of the songs that had been done quite a bit touring wise pre the album coming out. So I think this is one of their more known tracks. Obviously, not to us because we're experiencing this for the first time, but. Yeah, I think it was off of tracks like this that they managed to build up the kind of fan base that they did. So I wonder, and I don't know whether it was written like a degree beforehand, and it was
Yeah,
one of
this
the
this was off one
singles.
of the early EPs.
Yeah.
So
So I
this
wonder like
this is
how it will
called
differ.
Revolution. The last two songs are some of
Yeah.
the older stuff.
Yeah, and I wonder like how that will vibe with us. You know, we're experiencing a lot of the stuff that they wrote 4 years later, or in some cases 3 or 2 years later. But also the stuff that got them, I would say notoriety. That makes it sound like a bad thing, but got them some degree of prominence. So, God, I'm hoping it fits what we've had so far, and we're about to get another absolutely banging track that we're going to love.
Exactly. So, shall we ask God to allow us to play some music?
Yes, yeah. In fact, how fitting on a reaction channel. Let's play some music.
Why today many perceptions have become toxic? Why today many people wear religion to kill the music? I feel like I am falling, pushed down, swallowed by the crowd. I'm not a criminal, I'm not the enemy. I just wanna sing a song to show my soul. I'm not the corrupter, I'm not the enemy. I just wanna sing a song to show my soul. God allow me please to play music. 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 Why today many perceptions have become toxic? Why today idealizations are using our mind? I feel like I'm falling down in the deep hole of hatred. I'm not the criminal, I'm not the enemy. I just wanna sing a song to show my soul. I'm not the corrupter,
I mean, whilst having obviously a broader message behind it, it feels like the most personal song so far. Obviously,
Yeah,
this is very much kind of reflecting, I guess, the reaction to them as a band, and you know, difficult kind of probably subject matter to get into. But I would say the overreaction. But we know how human beings can be around expectations, and certainly when it comes to like devoutly held religious beliefs, how that
yeah,
can very much skew what is considered acceptable for anyone to do. And I think all the better for that having the personal leaning. So we've had a lot of messaging in this album, and a lot of messaging I'm on board with, and I'm on board with the messaging in this as well. But there's something inherently more powerful, I think, to the messaging on this because of that. I think there's something in that performance that stands out a little bit more. You know, I said about how genuine I think all the messaging's been and how it's never been preachy, but yeah, this one connects even more, even though it's probably the bit that, in theory, I mean, you said it earlier about, earlier in the last video about it. I've not had to experience anything close to what this trio have had to experience in this, but I felt like I understood at the end of this song.
yeah. It's the thing. Obviously, in certain religions around the world, a being a female and doing anything is wrong.
Yeah,
Playing music is wrong. You know, having a guitar and playing metal would be super wrong, and they do have a lot of cultural boundaries
yeah.
that you know go against them. And the thing is, this is the first song on the album so far that is very much the way that the vocals are delivered. This is this isn't, oh look, I can do shouty, I can do screamy, I'm angry, or have this is just like
Quite
desire to do it.
raw and emotional, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like
it is.
you're getting that passion come through that vocal performance. I think.
Yeah, it is very much. Yes, please, just I just want to be able to do this. This is the thing that I want to do in my life. Please, just that sort of thing where you see in like films where like the daughter is betrothed to some bloke and is like, no, I don't want him. I want this guy. He's the one that I want to be with. That
Yeah,
sort of that real desire of this is what I want to do. Just let me do it.
I think it's a great vocal performance on this as well, and I think it's enhanced. We talk about albums, and that's why we do like to jump in and do albums at certain points because you're following the story. If the album has a story, you're following the journey of the album, and as great as this vocal performance is, I think it stands out even more because it's such a juxtaposition to the vocal performance in the last track.
Yeah,
We said about how that was very much kind of the
spitting
most,
truth.
but it was like the most sort of pop esque.
Yeah,
Let's go with melodic, traditional singing performance. I think we get on the album, and then to come into this, just you would be forgiven if those two songs were played without someone knowing. I think a lot of people would go two different singers.
yeah,
I think that's the honest truth of it. And it's hard for me to not get caught up in the lyrics and the vocals on this, but it's brilliant musically again, isn't it? Like you're almost going, well, what do we focus on? Because there's too much to cover. But yeah, I think it's the kind of the reggae influences that come through on this one that we haven't for all of the worlds that they've played in. Like as I said, they've taken us around tours of rock and metal. They've taken around tours of the world, funk throughout. And this is the first time I remember really picking up, and it is very heavy in this. But oh God, give me more of that, please.
yeah. There's definitely sort of OG ska
Yeah.
well, guitaring in there, and I'm like, oh, hello. And the drum pace is very sort of 80s hard rock, sort of heavy metal sort of drum pace in it as well. It's just like these things shouldn't go together, but fuck me, you've made them work. We like this.
I mean, you're really getting to the point now at this stage with one track to go of going, is there nothing that these can't do that I won't like? You know, like, because you could argue, well, anyone can do anything, but making all of these sounds very reminiscent of what they are supposed to be, but making them their own.
Yeah,
And a bold and brave choice. I think for a lot of this to we talked about on previous videos about what makes something great for us and what makes something not great for us, and I think often staying in your lane and just almost phoning it in is likely to make me not think it's great. Whereas in here, I think they take chances lyrically, vocally, and musically in every single song, and I'm really pleased to say that for me, they're all hitting, this song included.
yes. So as always, comments down there. Let us know what you got to think. Like, subscribe, ring bells, and we will be back with the final track of the album, School
We say this
Revolution.
when we get to the end of albums. Always gutted that it's ending, but the honest truth is, there's a little bit of joy there as well, because now that we would have reacted to it. Now we can listen to the album to our heart's content whenever we want.
Exactly. So until tomorrow, good day, good morrow, and goodbye.